I got some bad news. This is my Z3 that I bought for cheap. Although it looked like it didn't have any problems when I bought it, now it's already leaking oil on the ground, and after pulling off too fast, it's actually running really badly at idle, as you can hear. So the plan for today is to clean under the hood, everything, clean the underside and see where the leak is coming from, fix the leak, and give it an entire service. So I'm gonna start by cleaning up this wiring, cleaning up the tape, and then also cleaning the entire hood and everything underneath. So let's get right to it. I tried cleaning this leftover tape with some WD-40, as you can see. Some spots got out, but most of the spots are really cooked in and I can't get it out, so I will leave that for another day. I then sprayed on the hood with the foam gun and clean it with a detailing brush, to then lightly spray it off with the water. Also under the hood on the engine I carefully sprayed everything with the foam gun and again with a light spray of water. And to dry it, everything, I used my vacuum. It's already looking a lot cleaner. And now, as you can see, I tried this one on the engine itself, and you can see it clean up really nicely. So for the next part of the cleanup, I will do all the pieces right there and clean it up with this one, and so that's done, looking really good. I'm already happy with that. The sun is going down, so I will see you all tomorrow. It's the next day. I already jacked up the car, and what I'm gonna do now is clean the underside. So clean it a little bit, clean the oil, and then I'll drive it to work, and when I come back I hope I will see where the oil is coming from. Let's do it. I didn't have any specific products to clean the underside, but because I am so excited to just work on this car, get underneath it and just clean the whole underside, I just used my foam gun and a wash and wax to also put a little bit of a protectant on the bottom, and it didn't get everything out, but it did make the underside a lot cleaner already. So it did work, but I know this is not the correct way of doing it. This took a lot of time and a lot of energy, and also if you're doing this at home, I suggest you don't wear anything clean or you don't shower before this, because you will get dirty. So I cleaned the underside of the Z3, it's clean all the way through. I do have to admit it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, but I'm happy I did it. So here are a few before and after pictures. I drove it to work and I can't really see where the oil leak is coming from, so I will put that on hold for now, because when I was cleaning the engine bay, so I find this cracked air filter hose, and I think this is the reason also why it's running a little bit bad at idle. I will put it on and we will see how it drives then. So that's the old one, completely cracked. Here as well, here as well, the new one. So now I'm changing out the oil filter. I took it out already and it's a bit dirty, as you can see, and in here as well, so I'm gonna clean that up. Voila, that's a little bit cleaned up, and now I'll put the new filter inside. Voila, I just started it up and I think it runs a little bit better already. So maybe I exaggerate a little bit when I say I have bad news, but I'm happy I fixed it. It's a pretty easy fix, as you might have seen. And by the way, the A-pillar leak fix that I did in the previous video, it works because right now it's raining. A little bit raining and nothing is coming through, so it actually worked. The other side as well is completely closed here also, so if you have leaking A-pillars, just do it like that and you can clean it up a little bit and it works perfectly, so that's already good news also. So I got everything set up to start doing an entire service of the car. I don't have that much experience with this, so it's the first time changing the gearbox oil for me. I'll be using this oil. Should use about go about 1 liter inside, so we will see how it goes. This should be interesting. I looked up a video about this, and this is the drain plug, and then the fill plug is on the other side. Is also a 17mm, and the best thing is to first loosen up the fill cap and then loosen up this one, because if you loosen up this one, you take the oil out and then this one is stuck to fill it, then you're stuck and you have a big problem. So just dripped our last drop. I cleaned it up a little bit. I cleaned all the threads and I cleaned the 2 bolts. So now it's time to put this this bolt back in and then squeeze 1 liter of gearbox oil down this hole. This is gonna take a while. Jesus. That's done with this little stupid pump that legit took me 1 hour of laying in the super uncomfortable position between there and constantly pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping. There's still a little bit coming out, but damn, I really recommend, if you do this, you take a better pump. It was necessary though, if you can see the old oil, so I am happy. So that's the first piece of maintenance done. Then onto the spark plugs. So this is a straightforward job, just loosen them up, get them out of there, and then put the new ones in and tighten them back up. This was also highly necessary to make it run a little bit smoother, I think, at idle. So I'm also happy I could do this, no problem. After that, I poured this product into my fuel tank to clean the injectors, and then mixing it with some high quality fuel. On to the final piece of maintenance, which is the differential oil. I just cracked both of the nuts. So again, like the gearbox, first the fill plug and then the drain plug. As you can see, the oil is actually still very fresh, so not 100% necessary that I did this, but still we're gonna do it. While we are dripping, I'm gonna replace these old brush gaskets with new ones. They cost about a few cents, so why not replace them? So I'm gonna do that and then put it back in and squeeze all the fresh oil in. So all the oil is out, doesn't look too bad. So now I put back the drain plug with the new crush washer. And now I'm gonna pump with this little pump all this new oil, and I'm putting in this oil, a liter inside. To give you an idea of how slow this is going, so I'm pumping, and this is the speed. So I'm gonna be here for a while. Sheesh, wish me luck. 2 hours later, all the oil is put inside of the differential. So I really suggest, if you do this, you get a better pump than I had, because this is a nightmare, literally 2 hours of pumping. But with that being said, I'm just gonna put in tighten up the fill plug bolt, and then it's finished for this video of the entire maintenance job. The only thing I have to do is change the engine oil and oil filter. The reason that I didn't do it is because, of course, the oil pan gasket is leaking, so it doesn't really make sense if I change it now. So I don't know if I said it before, but the gasket is leaking, so from the oil pan, and I'm still figuring out how I will fix it. So maybe I'll bring it to a BMW dealership, because I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. Maybe I'll do it myself, I'll see, and that's for the next video. So I'm happy with the progress so far. So thank you for watching this video, and then I'll see you on the next one.